Hello everyone, welcome to IMS GATE Academy. My name is Vipin Mishra and I welcome you all in this video where I am going to reveal the books that many toppers had followed for electrical engineering and they got the success in GATE exam. And same if you will do, you will also get the same success. You know, when you are preparing for any exam, following the right kind of content is the utmost important thing. If you are not following the right kind of content, all the efforts that you are putting in are going to be wasted. So, the first step that you should take if you have made your mind that I will be preparing for some entrance, you should be very clear with the syllabus, you should be very clear with the content that you are going to follow and from which book or which study material you have decided for you that you are going to follow is very, very important, because it is the content that will drive you from getting a lower rank to getting a very good rank. Content is very important. So, in this video, I am going to tell you that for every subject, what are the books available and which book has what quality and what exactly you should follow, so that your preparation will be the next level preparation and you get the required success as well. So, let me just reveal. First of all, if I talk about the syllabus of electrical engineering students, then see, first of all we have network, signals and control. These are the elementary subject. You have to be very good in this subject in order to get excellence in the other subject. Okay, these are the basic subject and they are also very high scoring subjects as well. Each of them has an average around 8 to 9 marks. So, if you prepare them well, you are almost prepared with 25 to 28 marks of the exam. So, guys, these subjects are very important. After that, we have power electronics, power system and the electrical machine, the core part of electrical engineering. Weightage almost 30 plus numbers. So, this section is also very important. And then we have some independent section like analog and digital electronics, measurement and EMFT. These subjects has less weightage and no relevance or no relative interference with all other subjects. These are individual subjects. You can start any one of them anytime. Now, what books or what material that you should follow in all of these subjects? Let me discuss one by one. So, first if I talk about network analysis, network is very fundamental subject. First of all, if you have started your preparation, you have to be very good in network, so that if you are become very good in network, your understanding of all other subjects will be enhanced as well. So, if when it comes to network, I will recommend you this particular book, Electric Circuits by Alexander and Sadiku. This book will give you a lot of conceptual clarity. It has some very good solved example. So, conceptual clarity along with the practice, both you will get in this particular book. All the syllabus they have covered very nicely. Then I will recommend you this book as well, Haight and Kimmerle, Network Analysis book by Haight and Kimmerle. This also will give you a lot of conceptual clarity and some fantastic solved problems are also there. So, I will recommend you these two books. You may take any one of them, but if I have to go with one book, Alexander Sadiku is the best book that I will refer and I will also advise you to refer. You can have Haight and Kimmerle for practicing the more and more numerical problems. Then when it comes to signals and system, very important subject. Signal and system, we have one and only book and that is Oppenheim. Okay. So, this is the Bible of signal and system. All the chapters are covered very nicely here. You will get the conceptual clarity. You will get the real time example of each and every chapter or every phenomena that you will study. They have also covered some numerical problems as well, but those numerical problems are not more than enough. You require to practice more and know more questions. Okay. For that you can follow, I will tell you what you should follow in order to practice more and more questions. Okay. So if when it comes to covering the content, you can follow Openham for signals and system. That will be one of the finest book of signals and system. Then when I talk about control system, then you should definitely follow BC Kuo. All the chapters, all the content, all the topics, they have covered very nicely. They have given real-time examples. Alongside that, they have some fantastic numerical problem as well. And what I like about BC Kuo is, when you will study this book, you will find it very much relevant to the GATE exam as well. Then I can advise you this book as well. If suppose you are beginning with, you are just starting with control system, you can follow this book as well, BS Manke. It is written in a very simple manner, very simple language they have. For every topic they have given relevant examples, relevant numerical problems as well, and all the topics are covered as well. So if you are just starting control system, you can also start with BS Manke. So any one of them, BS Manke or BC Kuo, they must be there with you when it comes to control system. Then after control system, if I talk about power electronics, one of the important subject, electrical engineering students, when you are going to appear into the, if you suppose you are taking admissions into MTech courses, you will definitely get power electronics as part of your curriculum. Most of the R&D are now being done on this particular subject. So this is going to be a backbone for you. You cannot ignore this subject. You have to be very good in this subject. And if you are following these books, PS Bhimra for power electronics, this is a fantastic book, which I will definitely recommend you. You should definitely follow it. If you are starting power electronics, this will give you a lot of conceptual clarity. You will be able to understand everything, and after every chapter and relevant topic, there are solved examples as well that you can go through. And you know, most of the time, the examples of this book have directly appear into the GATE exam as well. So this is one of the finest book that I will recommend you for power electronics. If you want to have some advanced level of content, then you can also follow MH Rashid. This is also one of the best book, okay, for the beginners. So you can either follow PS Bhimra or you can follow MH Rashid. Both are very good book, and any one of them should definitely with you, okay. Now when it comes to power system, another very important subject. So for power system, if you are just starting, I will recommend you CL Vadhva. It has all the content. If you have CL Vadhva, you need not to go anywhere. So all the content, conceptual clarity, everything you will find in this book, and you will find it quite relevant to the GATE exam as well. Okay, so the solved examples and the concept that they have covered, you will get a better understanding of each and every topic in this book. But I will also recommend you this book as well, DP Kothari and IJ Nakrat. Few of the chapters, for example, fault analysis, power system stability, these chapters are very well covered in this book. And the solved example, the kind of solved examples this book is having are very good. I will recommend you to at least practice the examples, solved examples of this book, because many of times we have seen that those examples are asked in GATE exam having similar kind of pattern, similar kind of status as well, okay. Then if you want to expertise few of the topics like fault analysis, power system stability, power flow, transmission line, then I will also recommend you this book, W.D. Stevenson. The chapters that I just told you, for these chapters, if you want to get expert level knowledge, you should follow this book as well, okay. So any of the book you can have, but I will definitely recommend you CL Vadhva for conceptual clarity and Nagrat and Kothari for numerical practice. And for expert level guidance, you can have this book as well. The examples of this book is also very good, okay. Now after power system, if I talk about electrical machine, Now this subject has a lot of syllabus, isn't it? It will consume a lot of time of yours as well. So if I have to tell you about one of the books, then everybody follows P.S. Bhimrao. But you know, for covering P.S. Bhimrao, it requires a lot of time. So if you have already gone through P.S. Bhimrao in your semesters, then only you should pick this book. This is a finest book for, this is one of the finest book for electrical machine. But I will recommend you that if you have followed this book in your semester exam, you should go for it. Otherwise, you should simply ignore this book. Okay. The next book that we have is Stephen J. Chapman. This is very good book. Okay. They have some crisp content. You can just complete the syllabus with this book. Solved examples are very good. Okay. So conceptual clarity you will get in this particular book. First of all, they have covers the fundamental. So once you will cover the fundamental, you will get the conceptual clarity about machine. So I will recommend this book. Okay. Then there is third book. If suppose you are not having time, okay, you have very less amount of time and your experience with machines are not so good. Okay, if your experience with machines are very good, you should definitely follow this book, P.S. Bhimrao and Stephen J. Chapman. But if suppose your experience with machine is not so good and you want to cover the syllabus and you want to score marks in GATE exam as well, in that task, this book is going to help you. Aspirant, and this is also one of the finest book. You will get the conceptual clarity, and that conceptual clarity will be up to an extent which is required right now for you. Okay. So this is not an advanced kind of book that will enhance your knowledge like anything. But in order to cover the syllabus and to do well in GATE exam, this is more than sufficient. They have covered the syllabus very intelligently. After every chapter, after every topic, they have covered some good quality of question. Okay. So those questions, what I have seen when I have compared with PYQs, they have a lot of relevance with the PYQs as well. So if you don't have time, which you really don't have, okay, so you should follow this book, Aspirant. This will be a good book. If you in your semesters your machine was one of your favorite subject, you should go with these books. Okay. But if suppose your experience with machine was not so good and right now you need to cover the syllabus as well, and right now you need to if suppose you are just starting with machine because the exam is just 9 months away from here on, so what you can do, you can follow this book. It will give you sufficient amount of knowledge and sufficient amount of numerical practice as well, which is absolutely required. Specifically when you come to DC machines, transformers, okay, and when you will go into synchronous machine. So what I have seen, the numerical that this book have, they have appeared into the GATE exam as well. Okay, very much relevant I have seen. So if suppose it completely depends upon you, what time slots you have to dedicate for machine. If you have time, if machine was your favorite subject, go for this book. Otherwise, I will recommend to follow this book. Okay. For GATE exam, this is more than sufficient. Then after electrical machine, if I talk about analog electronics, then you should definitely follow this book, Robert Bollestad. For electrical engineering students, this is more than sufficient. Okay. When it comes to diode circuits, when it comes to BJT, MOSFET, IGBT, when it comes to their frequency analysis, every topic is covered very nicely in this book. And once you will study this book, you will become a big fan of this book. This is very good book. They have given a lot of examples as well. They have given a lot of applications of circuits as well. And what I have seen that those applications have been asked in the GATE exam so many times. Okay. So for diode circuits, Zener diode, BJT, MOSFET, IGBT, feedback circuits, okay, you can follow this book. And for op amp, which is a very, very important topic, operational amplifier. you can follow this book, Ramakant A. Gaikwad. There are few chapters in this book in which op-amp application part is covered. Op-amp basic part you can cover from this book. Op-amp application part, there are few specifically dedicated chapters, 2-3 chapters are there in this book, in which the applications of op-amp circuits are given. You can just follow those circuits, those chapters from this book, and that's how the op-amp part of yours will be very good. Okay, and what you will see that once you will cover this content from these two books, and after solving PYQs, you will see that yes, I have covered all the contents, relevant content. I got the knowledge as well. I am able to solve PYQs as well. Okay, that is very important. Now, when it comes to digital electronics, again, none other than Morris Mano. Conceptual clarity plus solved example, everything is given. So, for digital electronic, I will recommend this book, Morris Mano. Then, when it comes to measurement, of course, there is none other than A.K. Sahni is the best book that you should follow. Okay, but be very specific with the syllabus that you should have to cover in measurement, because this book contains a lot of pages, a lot of depth is given. So, up to what depth you have to cover the content, you should be very specific, you should be very clear with this book. Okay, and with this subject as well. Measurement will give you only 4 to 5 marks of question in the exam. So, you should be very clear with the type of content that you have to cover from this book. Up to what depth you have to go, that you should be deciding. Okay, and you can just refer to the PYQs that will help you in deciding these things. After measurement, the last subject that we have is EMFT. So, for EMFT, this book you should follow, definitely you should follow this book, SP SAT. Okay, this book will give you conceptual clarity of vector calculus and line surface, volume integral, divergence, curl and gradient, electrostatic, magnetostatic, Maxwell equation. Up to this you have to cover. For electrical engineering student, the EMFT syllabus is restricted to only this. So, only few chapters you have to cover from this book, and those are very nicely covered in this book. And the language is also very easy. Lot of solved examples they have given in this book. When you will cover those examples, you will be able to very easily understand those as well. So, I will recommend this book that you should follow. If you want to practice more and more on EMFT, you can also have SADQ with you. Okay, and for practicing problem, if suppose you are not able to understand something from here, you can refer this book. Otherwise, this book is more than sufficient for electrical engineering students. Okay, so guys, just see, total 10 subjects are there. I have not included aptitude. Total 10 subjects are there, and out of these 10 subjects, almost 15 books we have, and almost 9 months are left. Now, you must be wondering, in this much of time, how can I cover the content, and how can I have the relevant practice as well, and whether my efforts are guided or not, how I will decide, isn't it? After listening to me, you must be wondering with these questions, isn't it? The solution is the content of IMS GATE Academy. So, just see, in IMS GATE Academy, we have theory book, which is well curated and designed by the expert faculties of IITs and NITs, and we have the trust of so many students along with us. Those have followed these book and they got the success. Okay, so theory book, they contain, for example, you can see this is power electronics theory book. Like that, we have individual theory books for each and every subject. So, all the theory part is covered in this book. So, you don't have to refer power PS Bhimra or MH Rasid for power electronics. You should only refer this book, and that's how you will get guided content. Okay, the content that you should actually cover in order to conquer the GATE exam. Okay, so we have well researched and curated content. You don't have to follow separate books for theory, separate books for practicing problem. One topic is given best in one book, other topic is given best in other book. So, you don't have to purchase so many of book, you don't have to collect so many of book. The solution is just have the theory book of IMS GATE Academy, in which well researched and curated content we have prepared, and we have the experience, we have the trust of thousands of students, those got success with us as well. And chapter wise division of GATE syllabus we have done for you. So if you are following standard books, you have to go book by book to cover a specific chapter. You may like one chapter in one book, which is very good. Another chapter you will like that it is good in another book. Like that you will be following different books. So you don't have to do that, because we understand the GATE syllabus very well, and as per the GATE syllabus we have divided chapter wise division of GATE syllabus we have done in this book, and you will find all the content chapter wise, okay, and well curated, well research content is there, okay. Summary of each chapter is also there. What are the tricks and what are the key points that you should understand for one particular topic or one particular chapter are also given in terms of summary of each chapter, okay. And along with that particular theory part, we have also given some problem solving techniques and solved examples. So with every chapter you will find solved examples are also given, okay. So you don't have to follow different books. For example, this is power electronics theory book. You don't have to follow PS Bhimra, you don't have to go through MS Rasid. You only have to follow this particular theory book, and all the content you will find in it, okay, all the relevant content you will find in it. That's how you will be preparing in a guided manner. You will be getting the right kind of content, and you are more oriented towards your preparation. And the biggest advantage is you are not wasting your time as well, okay. So this is the theory book that we have. Then you can also follow IMS GATE Academy's exercise book, okay, for practicing problem. For example, I told you for network analysis, SADIQ you can follow for conceptual clarity. Hate and Cumarely you can have for practicing more and more numerical. Now it's not an easy task. It's not an easy task to follow two books, isn't it? Two different books. So what you can do, you can follow the exercise book of IMS GATE Academy, and in this book we have 3 levels of questions. Level 1 question, okay, those are basic level questions. Those will enhance your understanding related to the topics, okay. We have level 2, that is medium level, somehow difficult than the basic level. So these will enhance your depth in the topic. Then we have L3, means advanced level questions, which are mixed topic questions. So those will enhance your mixed topic analysis capability. So that's how we are having 3 levels of questions in any of the chapters, okay, in any of the exercise book. And also we have all types of questions which are now the part of GATE exam, means we have MCQs in which only one option is correct. We have NAT in which you have to calculate the answer and have to type. And also we have MSQ type of question in which more than one questions can be correct, okay. Per chapter almost 60 plus questions are there. So those questions are more than enough, and along with that the complete package of these 10 subjects will contain almost 4,000 plus questions. Believe me guys, if you have prepared these number of questions which are well designed and well curated by our expert members, you are almost prepared for all kinds of exams related to engineering that you are going to appear in future. It might be any PSU exam, it might be DRDO exam, it might be SSC JEE exam, RRB exam, it might be ISRO exam, and GATE exam is almost you are covered with that, okay. So for GATE exam, practicing exercise book questions of IMS GATE Academy will really going to enhance your aptitude in one subject. And what is GATE? GATE is Graduate Aptitude Test of Engineering. So that's how by practicing that many number of questions, that many levels of question, you are actually enhancing your aptitude. So when you will be appearing into the real time exam, that will definitely reflect. Then PYQs. PYQs plays a very vital role in any preparation. No preparation is complete without a proper revision and without practicing the PYQs. They will give you the relevance of the exam. Up to what depth you have to cover one particular topic in a chapter, it is decided based upon the PYQs. Okay? And GATE has a legacy around 34 years. And now what we are watching is, most of the time we have seen that almost similar kind of questions are getting repeated again in GATE exam. Only some database are changed, and in that way, if you have practiced PYQs really well, you will be considered as very well prepared for the GATE exam. Okay? So we are also giving you GATE question bank that has 34 years of solved questions. Okay? And also apart from that, what you will find, we have given chapter view of every chapter. So what particular formulas, what particular key concept, what particular conceptual clarity that has been asked regularly in GATE, that we have given in terms of chapter overview of a chapter. Then you will find chapter and topic wise PYQs are there. So PYQs are not only solved randomly, you will find chapter wise, topic wise PYQs we have assembled in every subject. And there is also alternate solution. There are multiple approaches possible for one question. So wherever there is a possibility, we have given alternate solution as well. So this will enhance your thinking ability, your analysis ability. Key points are there for every question that you should take in your mind, so that when the same kind of GATE question will again come, you will be able to recall as well. Challenging PYQs with video solution. Those PYQs which are not easy to understand, we have given video solution for those PYQs. Okay? So in every step, we are just enhancing your knowledge. We are just making you capable of having a good practice of GATE exam. So what you can do, you can follow the standard books if you have time, or the better practice will be that you can follow IMS GATE Academy's curated material. Okay? Well fabricated, curated research material that many toppers have followed. They got the success, and you can also get the success if you will follow the exercise book, theory book and GATE question bank of IMS GATE Academy. Okay? Now, so this is all that I wanted to cover. Okay? I hope that this video will be very much beneficial for you, and I would like to inform you that if you really like this video, and regularly if you want to get a feed about these kind of activities, PSUs and job notification, regular practice of quizzes, time to time notification of all the activities, then sir, just join the Telegram channel of IMS GATE Academy. The link is also given in the description box. So just clicking on the link, you can join the Telegram channel, so that you can get a regular feed about all the information related to PSUs, other job notification, and as well as GATE as well. And then if you have really like the teaching and learning methodology of IMS GATE Academy, then guys, I will highly recommend you to join our live online program for GATE 25 and 26. In that program, you will be getting 800 plus. In that program, you will be getting 800 plus hours of live classes with live interaction. You will be getting theory book, exercise book as we discussed. Exercise book contains 4,000 plus questions. You will be getting 34 years of GATE question bank with video solution as I discussed. Apart from that, what I not discussed and you will be getting when you are purchasing this course is, we are offering you 12 personalized one-to-one mentorship session. GATE is a very long journey. Almost 9 months are left. In those 9 months, you need a strategy. You need a strategy for every month. You need a long-time strategy. You need a strategy subject-wise, and you need a strategy for revision. You need constant motivation as well. And IMS GATE Academy will be helping you in all these steps through our personalized one-to-one mentorship sessions. And you have learned the concept through theory book. through online classes, you have practiced the concept through exercise book. Now you need to test yourself as well. So for testing, we are offering you 130 plus online test. More than enough test. In these tests, you will find 3000 questions. Chapter wise, subject wise, multi-subject wise, mock test, everything is there. So in this way, we are giving you well-researched, fabricated, curated material and test series alongside with the mentorship session. If you are exactly following all these contents and everything, the success for you is guaranteed. So you can just call on this number and you can book a free counseling session as well and join as soon as possible so that we can start the preparation as well and you can start your journey of becoming a GATE topper. So that's all I wanted to share in this video. I hope this content was very much useful for you guys and we will keep on coming in future as well. We will be guiding you, will be giving you the right kind of content which is required to do well in GATE exam. So subscribe our channel, like the session and share it as well so that most of the people, most of the students will be benefited. Thank you so much and best of the luck from my side.